Of course. Look at this. Shane O'Mac with his father, Mr. McMahon. Shawn Michaels not wasting any time in the street fight going after Shane O'Mac. It's all legal. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualification. There's going to be a lot of hell to pay for what McMahon has done to Shawn Michaels. And bodies will be changed. Lives and careers will be changed in this match, with the potential of all the brutality that can be caused, like the steel chair that Shawn Michaels just sent into the spine of Shane McMahon. And Mr. McMahon got a close-up of that one, and his facial expression said it all about what he just witnessed happen to his son. And Shane McMahon just got hit in the back with that steel chair. And Michaels is going to put Shane McMahon on the shelf for quite some time. At least that's what it seems the possibility of. And Shawn Michaels setting up that table. McMahon showing just how much pain he's in already. McMahon counters. Shane countered, sending Michaels face first into the steel ring post. And just how quick Vince McMahon's facial expression can change. He enjoyed seeing Michaels' face hit hard into the steel of the ring post, and now barking orders at his son, who wants to see Shane McMahon destroy whatever is left of Shawn Michaels. He wants Shane to destroy the Heartbreak Kid. And with it being anything goes, the ladder as legal as a wrist lock. And Shane sending Michaels' spine first. Michaels was retired for 4 years because of an injury to the back. And that is something that the McMahon family knows far too well. As Michaels is writhing in pain. What in the world is Shane thinking? Even Mr. McMahon has got to be wondering the same thing. And now he realizes what's happening. He's going to get Michaels on those two tables. Mr. McMahon holding on to Shawn. Shane's no. Oh, but Shawn Michaels fighting back. Shane fighting back as Michaels tried to climb. Michaels climbing the ladder. And Mr. McMahon got punched and kicked off. Shawn Michaels trying to find his footing. Oh, no. No. This is going to be brutal. Oh! A superplex through the tables. Through the tables on the outside on the floor. Look at the carnage that has been caused by these two men. And Mr. McMahon calling for help. What's going to happen when we come back? We are back on Saturday night's main event. It is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Shane McMahon going at it. In the center of the ring, they are back. Somehow they were able to survive being that fall through the tables, that superplex. Shane McMahon looks like he's been hit by a Mack truck. Michaels with that scoop slam, but you can see the pain as he held onto that lower back. Michaels was, as I mentioned earlier, Michaels retired a few years ago, returning back in 2002. From 1998 to 2002, Shawn Michaels was retired. They told Shawn Michaels he would never wrestle again. But somehow, some way, Shawn Michaels found a way to return. This time, Michaels looking to rain down hell on Shane O'Mac. Oh, but there's Mr. McMahon with a kendo stick shot to the back of Shawn Michaels. Let's take a look at this one more time. Let's take a look at earlier, moments ago, when they crashed and burned with that superplex, Shawn Michaels sending Shane McMahon through the two tables, but both of them crashed and burned. It was a high risk, high reward situation, and it did damage to both of them. You know, with the greater the reward, the greater the risk, the greater the reward, or the greater the opportunity for a bigger reward. And Shane McMahon has that ladder. Is going to drop it on the injured back of Shawn Michaels. Just dropping the ladder on the back, and Mr. McMahon has a smirk on his face. That sadistic smile of his. Michaels. Oh no. And again. Oh! And again, Shane McMahon dropping the ladder on the back of Shawn Michaels. And Michaels kicks out. Mr. McMahon thought that was going to be all it as he watched his son Shane pin Shawn Michaels. But Michaels has a lot of fight. Michaels puts the heart and heartbreak. Kid, that's one thing for sure and for certain, how far he's willing to go. Oh! And Shane McMahon clocking Shawn Michaels into the face. The ladder to the face of Shawn Michaels. That's got to do it. Shane pulls the leg back. And again, somehow, some way, Shawn Michaels digs deep to be able to keep himself in this match. Michaels doing whatever he can to stay in this. And an elbow drop to the lower back. And Mr. McMahon, you heard him say, that's going to hurt. Just taunting Michaels from the outside, loving every bit of the torture that Shane McMahon is inflicting upon the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, as he drives the knee now into the back of Michaels. And you just heard Mr. McMahon saying, break his arms. Mr. McMahon made a vow to make sure that Shawn Michaels' life is a living hell. And that's what Shane McMahon is trying to deliver in honor of his father, as his father watches on. To honor the McMahon legacy, or what is perceived to be of the McMahon legacy. What Mr. McMahon wants for his son Shane. You can see the pain on the face of Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. May have his heart broken. And may have his back broken too. The official asking Shawn Michaels if he can continue. Michaels not willing to give up yet. Mike Chioda, the referee of this match, asking Shawn Michaels if he wants to continue. But Michaels is not a quitter. He is somebody who is willing to fight for what he believes in. And right now, he's fighting against this empire that is the McMahon family. And Shawn Michaels trying to fight back up to his feet, and he's back up. And he counters. And now it's Michaels who's able to counter. And McMahon. Oh, what? And a DDT, massive, by Shane McMahon, but Michaels again able to kick out at 2. What's it going to take to keep the other down? How much more is it going to take? Can Shane McMahon go to the extreme lengths that he needs to take down Shawn Michaels? You can see Shane McMahon is also worse for wear. And you heard Mr. McMahon say that'll do it. Shane McMahon looking to end everything as his father watches on. All Shane ever wanted was his father's approval, and he's going to get it with a steel chair to the face of Shawn Michaels. Damage done. That's got to do it to end the career. And not just end this match, but perhaps end the career of Shawn Michaels. And we know what comes next. From east to west. From coast to coast. Michaels is in position. And Shane McMahon has that trash can. Whatever you can find on the street, it's going to be used. And now McMahon, Shane McMahon, looking to go coast to coast. But Michaels get out of harm's way and accidentally hit his father. The trash can connected with Mr. McMahon. And now Mr. McMahon is down and out. Mr. McMahon is down and out. Let's take a look at it. Boom! McMahon was holding onto the trash can. But Michaels was able to get out of harm's way. It seemed to be on instinct. But nonetheless, these two are slugging it out. With their bodies aching, it's all on adrenaline for the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, who kips back up to his feet. Inverted atomic drop. And what a shot. And now it's Michaels who's getting all fired up. The showstopper. About to steal the show. As he heads up to the top. Michaels. And the elbow drop connects. Michaels driving the elbow into the heart of Shane McMahon. Shane O'Mac about to find out what happens when the Heartbreak Kid tunes up the band. You can hear the band being tuned up as Shawn Michaels preps for a sweet chin music. Good night, Shane McMahon. That's gotta do it. Oh, come on. Michaels had this one. And Mr. McMahon pulling the referee out of the ring. That's disgusting. And now Michaels sends Mr. McMahon into the ring. And there are no disqualifications. Uh-oh. And Michaels is fired up. I think Mr. McMahon is going to pay for what he did. You know what they say. You reap what you sow. And it seems that Mr. McMahon is about to pay. Oh, come on. A low blow from Shane McMahon. And now, Shane McMahon. Oh, we've seen this before. The bell's been rung. This is disgusting. McMahon screwing Brett, and now McMahon screwing Shawn Michaels. Nobody can outplay the McMahon family. Shawn Michaels didn't tap out whatsoever. This is a disgusting turn of events. This is disgraceful.